And good morning, everyone. So we are going to kick off now and get going with the day. I'm Julian David. I'm the CEO of techUK. I know a number of you actually I've already met, but I'm really delighted that you're here. And this is the 11th instalment of techUK's flagship public services conference, which we call Building the Smarter State. And that, as you know, is a process. So but let me start by thanking you all for getting here. You know, it's when we plan these things, obviously we consider the logistics, we think about everything, and then there's a tube strike, which we didn't plan. But anyway, and then also you might have noticed there was a government reshuffle last week and over the weekend, and so yes, we have lost one of our speakers. The techUK members here who came to the annual dinner, who there's a few, so, not as many as there should be, so look, book it for next year, but anyway, all I would say is we lost the same speaker at that as well. That time he sent a video, this time he's gone to America, but anyway, that's Peter Kyle. And I think one of the great things about it, though, of course, is digital has now moved into the business department. And I was on a call with him and a number of executives over the weekend on Saturday where he was talking about what they're doing. And one of the key things that was really highlighted for him, he was saying, look, there are 4 departments, 4 Secretaries of State who are going to drive growth going forward. So DCIT, which is Liz Kendall, obviously, DBT himself. He highlighted DWP because of the move of the skills agenda, which I think is really significant for us, to Pat McFadden's responsibility there, and the last being eternally, obviously, the Cabinet Office. So I think that was quite interesting. But anyway, the theme for today still remains the same, which is looking back at and forward at the blueprint for modern digital government, which was how this government set out a vision for transforming the public sector. So really aimed at closing the gap between what currently happens and what citizens want and get from private sector engagement. And so it does seem as if government is grasping the nettle of deploying real technology, the technology that techUK members and others are bringing to play to actually transform public service delivery. And this is only possible, really, if we collaborate. If we collaborate across the industry, and obviously that's one of the things techUK really tries to do, but we collaborate more importantly with our stakeholders, with government colleagues. And so that's why I'm really delighted to welcome that. And what we're trying to do, and what we're going to focus on at this Building the Smarter State conference is, how do you take that blueprint to brilliance? I quite like that phrase, actually. I might say it again. Blueprint to brilliance. And that's about delivery, isn't it? So, and phase 2 of this government, they say, is about delivery. So let's see what we can do to help. So look, it's great to have people from industry, central and local government, from our NHS and other health delivery areas, from policing and academia in the audience. And you'll hear also from panels on the stage today. Only really, if we all work together, can we really deliver that brilliance. And so at techUK, that's what we try to do. We try to convene all the parties that can actually contribute to this transformation. Everything from tackling legacy to procuring. How do you procure in a world of growth, innovation and change? We do that by championing early market engagement, by engaging with public sector colleagues. We're saying, okay, what are you trying to do? Let's think about the outcomes and let's bring people together. So help by having a dialogue with suppliers. And we have plenty of examples of this happening. We had a great example this summer. The senior leadership team from the Home Office came and talked to a bunch of suppliers about what they're trying to do, where they're trying to go. We've now got that as a potential regular quarterly update. And we have Rob Thompson, Chief Digital Data Technology Officer from the Home Office, doing a fireside chat this afternoon. So look, it's not just a Whitehall, we're also doing this across the country, in various regions of the UK and in the devolved nations as well. We're really trying to put a spotlight on places like the North East to say, what are your digital ambitions? What are you trying to do? Again, I would point to our Regions and Nations report and our local digital capital index, which actually says, okay, what does the economy look like in each of the parts of the UK? We really invite people to join with us in that discussion. But we'll be showcasing what modern, good digital public services look like, and really looking how we get truly joined up government. Now, those of you who've been around as long as me know that some themes are eternal, aren't they? And joining up government possibly is one of them. But look, it really is something that technology now is well positioned to help with. And there are a lot of things that we saw when the government launched the Centre for Digital Government that actually show how they're starting to try and take that seriously and join up processes across government. So a great lineup for today. I'm particularly looking forward to, and I think we all should, hearing from Sir Mark Rowley, QPM, who's Commissioner of, I don't need to say this really, do I? Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police. And I think it really shows the change that's happening and the interest in technology that we have such a senior leader from the police force coming and talking to us at a tech conference. So it's not just about rich content, it's about you, the audience. So please ask your questions, share your thoughts, network with each other. I think it's a great venue. I mean, if I don't leave here 2 kilos heavier, then I haven't done my job, is the way I'm thinking about it. But you can also do this online. So there is a hashtag, techUK Smarter State, hashtag BTS 2025, hashtag Smarter State. You pays your money, takes your choice on those. And look, lastly, let me thank sponsors and exhibitors, because it's a truism, but it is true that without people helping us to fund this kind of thing, put these kind of events on, they wouldn't be possible. So a big thanks to Cisco, headline sponsor, but also to Leidos, Cognizant, Tussle, and Net Company, who are convening panels on the building blocks of the smarter state. And please do take a look at demo stand sponsors, really interesting solutions to see there, CACI, Elsewhere, Exponentially, and Fortinet. And make sure to visit them. Look, technology is moving at a fast pace, and so should I. So in terms of logistics, etc., there's nothing scheduled to happen in terms of alarms, so we should have an uninterrupted day now that we've all got here. So let me, without further ado, actually welcome from Cisco, Sarah Walker, Chief Executive, Cisco UK and Ireland. And Sarah's going to start us off with thinking about and talking to the theme, Building a Connected and Secure Future Together. Sarah, please do come to the stage.